See you guys next time something else happens.
One eternity later.
Okay, so maybe that was a lie, but okay. I did not mean for it to be that long. I had the first year of college, which that hit me like a truck. Chemistry absolutely killed me. Also, we got a dog in my defense, so there was a lot of like stuff I had to do around the house and also in school. That's why there has been nothing at all, which I do hope to change that this semester and also over break. I plan to get some stuff and also some stuff in the works. So I hope that will be good. But let's get on to the actual video itself. So Jurassic World Dominion. Is it a good movie? Well, what's the definition of good movie and bad movie? It's like the definition of art, which is all relevant. But I personally, I think it's a good movie. I think it's a great movie. I love the Jurassic World series and the Jurassic Park series. I love dinosaurs. I just love what's been going on with the whole series. Love it all. I think a whole bunch of great scenes, a whole bunch of memorable stuff. Love the dinosaurs, the new stuff, the old stuff. Brought back the old characters, threw on new characters. I would definitely say it's better than Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And some of the points that people have made about the movie itself, I will say I do understand where you're going at, where like it doesn't really like they have a whole main plot that they kind of just don't talk about. But besides that, I think it's a good movie. Like I really enjoyed it. I got this really cool popcorn tin from it. I went to a special double feature at an AMC. So I saw the first movie, then I saw the new movie. Which, if you guys haven't seen the movie yet, highly suggest go watch the first movie, then go watch the new movie because they make a lot of callbacks to the first one. So if you haven't seen it in a while, might not understand it, but I thought it was great. I really liked it. I've seen it 3 times, and I work in a mall that has an AMC, so I'm probably gonna go see it more times just because I can. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Everyone can have their own opinion about the movie, but I personally thought it was great, and I think you guys should go see it. And now that I've said my own opinion, we're gonna go into spoiler territory now. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Come back. I'll be waiting. Okay. So, obviously, if you're here right now watching me, you've seen the movie. Let's talk about the first newcomer of the movie, or the newcomer of the series. Therizinosaurus, which, if you're wondering what I'm holding here, so BarkBox is special for Jurassic World Dominion. So they made a little Therizinosaurus guy, which we had it for my dog, but he loves ripping stuff apart, especially toys that they send from BarkBox. And looking at this, its arms and fingers and legs would be off in like 30 minutes. So we just did not give it to him. So it's now in my room now. So that's fun. But besides that, I also got a Funko Pop since if it's a dinosaur, it's a Funko Pop, I have to get it. But I really love the Therizinosaurus in this series. I don't know why they gave it so they made it blind. So if you look in the movie, it has cataracts, its eyes are clouded. So that's why, like, when you see Claire's there and it's trying to, like, she's trying to hide from it, like, it doesn't just see even though she's right in front of him. That's why it has its claws, so it's, like, going like this to the grass. So I think it's trying to, like, find her by, like, moving around because it's blind. It's using its claws as, like, walking stick? I'm not sure what it's called. I'll put the proper name up on the screen. But it was using basically trying to like feel out where she was, which I thought that was a really cool detail. And when she crawled into the water, it like stuck its claws into the dirt next to it, which I think it was there to like feel the vibrations, trying to like sense her. That's true. That's a very cool detail. And of course, if we're talking about him, I think we can't not talk about the deer scene. Was not expecting that at all. I thought that was a great way to add suspense to the scene and also to add a layer of like what could be going on right here, especially with later on in the movie, which definitely ties in. But I thought it was a really cool way to give Therizinosaurus its own thing. And definitely one of my favorite dinosaurs because it's just such a weird and wacky beast, but it's just amazing. And talking about Therizinosaurus attacking the deer, course, you can talk about why the deer is there for their apex predator, Biosen's Giganotosaurus. Such an amazing design. I actually also have the Funko Pop of that as well, because dinosaur, so I must have it. I really love like how it looks. where it has, I believe it's called ossicones. I mean, it's either that or I'm mixing it up with giraffes. But like the little spikes it has on it, it's very crocodilian, like an alligator or a crocodile, which that is really cool. Is it like would it look like that in the real? Wow, can't speak. Would it look like that in real life? Probably not, because we don't have any detailing of that, and like crocodile scales like that, we can find that in the wild, like fossilized and all that. So they would not have had that. Also, the head's slightly different, but I think the model looks so amazing. Like I remember in the prologue, which I was talking about in the last video I made almost a year ago at this point. So amazing looking. I love the design of it. Just very menacing. Also, if you're talking about Ginosaurus, you can't talk about how it ate, or no, it didn't even, it ate a cricket, or the locust first. Then Jeff Goldblum, he threw a spear of a flaming locust in his mouth and breathed fire, which, that's not something I would expect to see in a Jurassic Park movie. I did not think they would ever make a dinosaur breathing fire, which I thought that was so crazy. And of course, like, if you guys haven't seen, I'll put it up behind you, but there's they made an animatronic, which is like life size, kind of like the T-Rex they made for the first movie, which I thought that was a cool callback to the first movie. But like the scene with the car, that's all like the animatronic, which I really want to find out where they're hiding it. Like what building is it that like they're showing off in? Because it looks so crazy. Like to see it in person would probably be super crazy. But super great. Really loved it. I thought it was very interesting that they paired it. Like, this big thing is like, oh yeah, biggest. Oh yeah, I also love this here. This isn't from the new one, but how they made them pair against each other, which there was like what there was like two interactions with them. Where I thought that was pretty interesting. We got the first one was trying to take the D, and the second one, obviously, in the final battle. Giganosaurus, very cool addition. I don't understand. So Colin Trevorrow, he did put out like in the promotional for stuff that they were making it like the Joker. And I don't understand the connection between the Giganosaurus and the Joker. If anyone in the comments understands, please put it in the comments. I'll pin it. I don't understand. It seems like a lot of other people don't all like they just don't understand as well what he meant by that. Didn't really seem that much of an antagonist, so I'm not sure. If you understand, please tell me. But besides Giganosaurus, we have Quetzalcoatlus. By far, like definitely like top 10 like favorite like living or not living but favorite creatures of all time. Quetzalcoatlus. It's so weird to see something so big just take flight. It's just so mysterious and crazy. Like obviously in the movie they made it bigger than it had to be, kind of like the mosasaur, just because it looks better bigger. But just watching it rip apart the plane, that was insane. Then the beginning when there's two of them on the tower making a nest, I thought it was so cool. I'm gonna have to find that and like take a screenshot, and I can like do an artwork, which I did an artwork piece for when Owen was touching the parasaur. Because that was so cool. I tried to make a Redbubble store to sell it, and Redbubble was like, "Oh, you can't do that," and took down the whole store. And I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. But besides that, love the Quetzalcoatlus. And they had a scene at the end where it was like a whole bunch of them flying off in a flock. I need to find a loop of that. Like if there's an extended version of that clip, I need that. It's just so majestic. Just watching them all like this a giant creature just take off. Crazy. I would say that if they had a Funko Pop of that, I would buy that straight away. I'm like, you're coming home with me. Amazing. I think there's a very like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World have done a great job with diversity of dinosaurs. I feel like, and I feel like this movie really helped. Because they were just like, okay, Biosyn also made stuff as well. Let's see what they did. Which I don't understand that premise to begin with. Because Biosyn just released a bunch of dinosaurs after Jurassic World. Because why are the Quetzalcoatlus in the wild? And why are there new parasaurs? And like all the other stuff. Which I understand. But like, you got the Lystrosaurus. The poor Lystrosaurus who was in the underground dinosaur battling area. I felt so bad for him. Like, he's just a little boy. He just needs to be loved. Luckily, he was not attacked by the baby cardinal at all. But he's just a little lad. I remember that when the first photo came out of it, I was like, oh, it's a Lystrosaurus. Like, I don't understand how it's tied to Jurassic Park, but it exists. Which I thought that was crazy. Of course, you got the Atroraptors, whatever they're called. They're like the evil raptor squad, which I thought that scene was cool. I liked how the one lady was like, you can't breed loyalty, you have to, or no, mess that up. You can't engineer loyalty, you have to breed it, which I thought was interesting because obviously Indoraptor reference, because that's the whole premise of Indoraptor was like, shine laser, and it's like, do the button and it attacks, and it was like, zzz, and then obviously it was attacking everyone. That's why it's chasing Owen and Claire throughout the city. Also, that scene very cool. Love watching them go through the city to get to the plane, and then they kick the one off the plane by hitting him with the motorcycle. Very cool. Okay, so I just realized I was just thinking about the scene with the Atrociraptors running around. I looked over at my account and realized I do have a Quetzalcoatlus. They released a little like minifigure line thing, so I do have a little Quetzalcoatlus. It lives there on my desk. But we got a whole bunch of new stuff. Obviously, got Mosasaur from the first movie, from the first movie, which I'm a little sad they did not do anything more with it. Like they just showed it attacking the crab vessel in the end with the whales, which I will say that scene is an amazing thing. It's just like feel like, oh, doing my daily job, Mosasaur's just like yeet and takes it. I was like, yes, this is what we needed. More of this. Sadly, there was not more of it in the movie. I don't know if they're going to make any more shorts like Battle of Big Rock or do anything like the prologue again where they release it on YouTube. If they do, I'd love to see more Mosasaur. And talking about that, like the future of the series itself, I don't really know what they're going to do because I feel like if they just make another like they definitely have to wait like 8 or 10 years before they're going to make another movie. I feel like if they make anything within 5 years, it's gonna be too early. Like, there's not really like it's supposed to be the grand conclusion, and like they definitely could make more. They probably will make another one. I don't know how like if they're gonna start another trilogy, how that would go. But I like dinosaurs, so I would be like, yes, take my money. But of course, you got Camp Cretaceous that starts last season starts next month, so I'll be excited to watch that. I hope there's more shorts in the future. More shorts, and then they also have like the fake like lost tape videos or whatever they have, where it's like, oh look, someone's taking a video of the raptor and the raptor jumps them or whatever. Which I thought those were all funny. Okay, before anyone jumps me in the comments, let me not forget to mention Dilophosaurus coming back. Obviously, such an amazing dinosaur. I was very excited to see it again. I was really hoping they were going to have giant ones, because they always made the reference on the first movie. It's like, oh, I thought you were one of your bigger brothers. Because obviously, Dilophosaur got much bigger than you see in the movie. That would have been amazing to see in that scene with Dodson. Whatever his name is. Was mimicking the first movie, which I thought was going to be a giant one, like a full-grown one. Because that would have been crazy if it was just like peering through and a massive Dilophosaur just went through. But still, I think that was a great way, especially with the can falling on the ground, just really like putting it in, doing all the connections together. I thought that was great. Obviously, you got the 3 Rexes at the end. Obviously, you got Rexy, and I'm assuming the other 2 are going to be the Buck and the Doe from Lost World. And I think that means that it makes it canon that the infant is also the juvenile T-Rex from Jurassic Park 3, which would explain why it's not there. Doesn't explain why Spinosaurus is not in the movie and not referenced at all, though. Come on, Colin Trevorrow, that's what I needed. But, besides that, it was an amazing movie. I suggest, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. Look, you got Blue, Baby Blue. I thought that was an interesting topic with that, and then also Maisie being a clone of her mom, but also being her mom's baby as well. Little weird, I didn't really understand that. And I thought Wu was about to reveal that he made Maisie, or something like that. Obviously, that's not how that worked, but still, great movie. There are a little parts that like, it doesn't make sense, but if you like Jurassic Park, if you like dinosaurs, go watch the movie. I really enjoyed it. I've seen it 3 times. I'm definitely going to see it more times. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what is your favorite part in the video or the favorite part in the movie, your favorite dinosaur showed up. If anyone knows the answers to the Joker Ginosaurus thing, please please say it, because I don't think anyone understood that. And I'll see you guys next time. And I promise it'll be much sooner than last time I released the video. Until next time, see ya.